Good evening, and thank you all for being here. We are all we're all very happy to be here. We all have some connection with Chennai, so thank you once again. And
our film Dhoom 3 is releasing on the 20th of December, which is just around the corner, and this film has also been dubbed into Tamil. And I think this is one of the few films of mine to have been dubbed into Tamil, and I'm really looking forward to the response of that audience, which is uh, an audience which may not have seen my films all across Tamil Nadu. People who don't understand or follow Hindi would have not ever seen my films, and so uh, for them, this is my first film, and I feel like a newcomer being tested for the first time. So I'm really looking forward to the audience of Tamil Nadu reacting to our film in their mother tongue, in Tamil.
Well, it's really nice to be here. I feel like I've not been here for years and years. As some of you may know, my mom lived in Chennai for quite some, about 5-6 years, for the last few years. Now she's moved to Madurai. So I used to come here a lot to visit her, and it's a lovely place. And when I landed, I had this immediate feeling of missing this place. So really happy that to get a chance to be coming back here for Dhoom 3. And it's releasing soon, as Amir said, and it's dubbed in Tamil. So I think we're really excited for the response, and hopefully more people will be able to see the film. And as many people will like it. Amir is asking if I speak Tamil. Unfortunately, I don't know. No, I don't. I've done 2 films in Telugu and 1 in Malayalam, but unfortunately didn't get a chance to do a film in Tamil yet.
I don't have a lot more to add to what all they said, but yes, we are here to talk about a film Dhoom, which comes out on the 20th of December. We reprise our roles of Jay and Ali, which hopefully you have loved in part 1 and 2, and we hope to give you more of that in part 3, and a lot of fun and a lot of great action.
Good evening. It's always a pleasure to come back to Chennai. Chennai is one of my favorite cities. I have a very old and deep bond with the city. I've done a lot of work here. We're very happy to bring Dhoom 3 to Chennai, and we're very happy that it's being dubbed in Tamil, so that a lot of our Tamil audiences also get to enjoy the Dhoom franchise. Everybody that's sitting on this dais in front of you and hundreds of others behind the scenes have worked very hard on the film, and waiting anxiously for the 20th of December when the film releases. And we really do hope that all of you here in Chennai and throughout Tamil Nadu enjoy the film very much.
Well, I think for me, every film is important. All the films that I do are equally important to me, are extremely important to me. I really love my work, and when I do a film, I enjoy the process. And the process of making the film is as important to me as the outcome. So I have to say I've really enjoyed working with Victor as a director. It was a great script. My experience of working with Victor was really exceptionally good, and my experience of working with my co-stars, and in fact all of the crew, was really nice. So I'm hoping that people like the film. But what I really look for is an audience when they sit in the theater and watch the film and the lights go out and the film comes on. How much do they enjoy the film? That's what I work for. And so that's for me the real success is when an audience comes out of a film and says, wow, we really had a great time. And that's what I look for.
I'm very happy to hear that that you've liked whatever you saw in the trailer. All I can say is, if you like what you've seen in the the bikes. See, Dhoom actually as a franchise has been known for its action. So this time, the expectation and the responsibility that we had as makers was to up the ante a bit. The film is set in Chicago, and the action is, I think, fairly spectacular. But at the same time, it is informed with a sense of believability as well, because it must make sense in the world that the film is creating. But for people who like high octane action, I think I can safely promise a good ride. We did the India action with our Indian action director, but most of the action sequences are done in Chicago, and that was done by a gentleman called Conrad Parmigiano, who's a very senior Hollywood technician. He has done Lethal Weapon 3, Rush Hour. He's done films like that. and it was extremely it was very, very good working with them, and the entire stunt team was from LA and Hollywood, and it was a very, very good experience for us. I've written Guru and Ravan, and I've spent 1.5 years in Chennai, so I think I'm pretty much South Indian myself. But in fact, the sound designer is a gentleman called Ganesh Gangadharan, who has done a really fantastic job. So then you look out for him and look out for me also a little bit.
Dhoom 3, I feel, is the most different Dhoom from the previous two. Dhoom 1 and Dhoom 2 were in a similar mold. The style of making the film, the perspective, the way we made it, the goals we set for ourselves to achieve as a film. I think Dhoom 3 we've managed to really, as Victor said, push the ante. This is an edgier Dhoom. This is not just fun and frolic, which Dhoom 1 and Dhoom 2 are known for. This is a bit more intense. This is an edgier Dhoom. So I feel since it's the third part, we as the team of Dhoom, spent a lot of time deliberating as to what different can we do now. We were all convinced that if we do the same kind of film, the audience might not appreciate it, although it was coming 7 years after Dhoom 2. There was a conscious decision taken to try and do something a bit more, try and push the ante a bit and give it a different shade, and I think we've managed that. And we're all very happy with the outcome, and we welcome Katrina and Amit to the Dhoom family.
Well, the reason I picked Dhoom, I think, is an easier answer. I just love the script. When I heard the script for the first time, I just was really moved by it, and I found it to be very exciting. It had everything that I expected from a Dhoom franchise, but it had more. It had heart, and at the core of it was a very emotional story. So I really love the script of Dhoom. I think Victor's written a really amazing script, and that was for me the reason why I did the film. Oh, I'm a big fan of Rajni sir, and I've been his fan since I watched him in 2 of his Hindi films many years ago. One was a film called Uttar Dakshin, I think. Uttar Dakshin was a film that he did. I hope I'm getting the name right. Uttar Dakshin. I think Jackie also was in that. And then I saw a film called Giriftar. And I just fell in love with him when I saw him. And then I had the pleasure of working with him. We did a film called Atanki Atank many years ago. I had just entered the film industry. And when I got to know Rajni sir is in the film, I was really thrilled and at the same time very nervous, because he's such a huge star and I'm such a huge fan of his. That experience of working with him was a very, very enriching experience for me, because I was a young actor, and the way he behaved, the way he was as a human being, just how he is as a human being, had a deep impact on me. He was so warm and loving and non-star-like, extremely punctual, extremely, he knew all his lines at all times. He was a thorough professional, was always in a good mood. So I was looking at him and I was really amazed, and it was a great experience working with him. It was really a memorable experience working with him. The circus song.
Yes.
Yeah. Malang Malang.
Say
yeah.
about that song, please.
Well, that's in the film I'm playing a circus artist, and that song, it's an 8-minute kind of a sequence where you see the circus act, and Katrina and I are both playing circus artists in the film, and so that song is with all the circus act in it, and both of us had to work really hard to learn these circus acts. So we've been doing acts like, see, in India mostly when we see circus over the years, circuses usually are a lot of animals doing tricks, Conventionally, that is what we are used to as circus. But in the rest of the world, circus really is without any animals. It's humans who are doing, unbelievable acts. So this is that kind of a circus. There are no animals in it. It's all human beings performing different circus acts. So we've done a hoop, strap, silk work, tumbling, This is the kind of circus acts that we have. So we had to rehearse a lot, and it was really tough preparing for it, and also very tough executing it, because some of it was rather dangerous as well, because we were on a height of about 30-40 feet at any given point. There was no way we could have put harnesses, or because when you twirl, the harness gets caught in, so you can't have any safety gear on yourself. So it was really challenging, but also very exciting. A little scary sometimes. And both of us had a lot of work together on the hoop, which means we have to have a lot of trust and faith in each other. Often we are leaning on each other's weight. If one of us disbalances, both of us fall. No, I don't think either of us are pressurized by that. I think that my interest in numbers is limited to the fact that I want all of my films to make enough money that has been put into it. So the cost of the film should be recovered, and that is, I feel, my responsibility as a creative person to the market. People who are putting money into the film should not lose. My interest in numbers ends over there, really. I think that I don't look at numbers. Well, in this film, one thing I learned is tap. The other thing was circus work, and then all the various stunts that we did in the film. So it was great fun, because I mean, you don't often get to learn so many new things and exciting things. As actors, we get to live so many lives. We live so many lives of different human beings, and as a result, we also get to learn a lot. And I enjoy that. I really enjoy that. So I kind of threw myself into it, and I was started training back in Mumbai for about 10 or 15 days. I was training, and then we had a teacher from Sydney. And then I realized that if I really want to do this well, I need to go away, lock myself out from the whole world. And I went to Sydney for a month, and I was just learning tap over there. It was great fun. I really enjoyed myself. I don't know how to compare that accurately, but I would say that, in general, most of us as actors like to try and do as much as we can. And when there is stuff that we are unable to do, then obviously we have a body double doing it for us. So those are shots which require great expertise. Obviously we are not an expert in a particular form of stunt. I don't know how much it would be.
Definitely Alia in the role I play in Dhoom 3 is much, much, much tougher for me. I have to have 3 muches, because it was really, as Amir said, it really was a lot of work. It was one of those films where I think everyone saw the opportunity of not only the script, what the script was giving us, but the opportunity of working with an amazing team. I mean, there was really no expense spared for the songs. The circus song, as she was talking about earlier, we had a team of 20-25 acrobats from around the world who flew down to Mumbai and who trained with us, and the set was put up 20 days before for rehearsals. So a lot of work went into it, but a lot of good support. So some of the best people who were there in the circus world, acrobats, came, they trained with us. So, I mean, for me, once I saw that opportunity, I took it as a challenge to be able to really make sure it was the best that I could possibly do. And all of the songs and the dancing and the circus stunts that you see, I think we've really went out there and tried to do something which has not been seen before. So hopefully we've achieved that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of films that I don't, until that offer comes to me, I wouldn't know. But I have to say that when I saw Gajni, I really liked it. I'm talking of the Tamil version. And in fact, my fear was that I would not be able to do it. When I saw the film, I really liked it. And my initial response to Murugadas was that I don't know whether I'm the appropriate actor for a film like Gajni, because I've never done this kind of action. And I don't know whether people will believe that I am able to just go around destroying people. I'm not known for that. So then I spoke to Surya, who was the hero of the Tamil film, and I told him how much I loved the film and how much I loved his work. And I was mentioning to him that I'm not able to see myself in that role. And he was a person who persuaded me. And he said, no sir, you're completely wrong. You are, I think, the ideal cast for that role. And perhaps you're not able to see yourself in it, but I think I am, and I think you should give it a shot. So it was Surya really who persuaded me to the role. And yeah, but if some other film comes up from which is originally Tamil and something that I like, I would love to, and I'm sure there are many such scripts. Well, it's a great film. No, I don't think I mentioned that I would like to do a remake. That's not something that I had mentioned, but I think Mr. Balachandra has made some great films, and I've been very appreciative of his work. And I was especially moved when I met him during the Golapudi Awards, when I was awarded for Tare Zameen Par, Best First Time Director for Tare Zameen Par. And I had never met Sir, before. And he was the person who was the chief guest, and he had been invited to give me the award. And it was really the one, probably my most emotional moment of my life as an actor. I was also overawed meeting him. And then when he started speaking before giving me the award, I just had tears in my eyes. And I just fell in love with the man. I think he's achieved so much, but he's got so much generosity in his heart. So this time when I came for the Chennai Film Festival, I made it a point to go and meet him and spend some time with him. I must tell you that all of us love Tamil cinema. So it is not out of a lack of desire to be part of the Tamil film industry, and in an emotional way, I think all of us already feel a part of it. I have very high regard for filmmakers from here, actors from here, actresses, talent from here. And I have had the opportunity of working with a lot of people from Tamil Nadu. A.R. Rahman I've worked with many times. I've worked closely with Ravi Chandran. I think one of the big things is that language is something that we would find it difficult to perform in a language which we are not aware of. It could be Tamil, it could be Telugu, it could be French. If the language is something you don't know, then as for an actor it becomes extremely difficult. Some people are able to overcome that. Some actors are quite natural with picking up languages quickly. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those. And if there's ever a script, in the Tamil film industry, which requires me to play a character who does not know Tamil, then I think I would fit right into it. Well, I like to play different characters, and I think when I play a particular character, then I don't want to play something similar again. It just gets boring for me. Throughout my career, I've always wanted to pick different films. And quite naturally, the films that I get attracted to or gravitated towards are stuff that I have not done earlier, something that's new, exciting and challenging. I don't think I'm actively trying not to do I'm not trying to create an image or not create an image. I'm just quite naturally getting attracted to stuff that is unusual and new and which I haven't done before. No, I don't know. Actually, I probably listen to the least amount of scripts. But I also do less films, so I don't need that many opportunities also.
No, sir, not at all. Not at all.
You might?
I think the Dhoom franchise has become something which has a life of its own, and it is bigger than me, and it is bigger than us. So I think that there is a love that the audience has for Dhoom, and there should be a Dhoom at least every couple of years. So yes, I think there should be some Dhoom 4, 5, long as you people want to watch it. It's the first time I've directed Abhishek. That's a big first for me. Now I'm kind of stumped by this question. I think you try and make a film and you think that whatever you're doing is something which is new, and the audience will come in for that and would respect that. IMAX, yes, I think IMAX is a very good big movie format. So the experience of an IMAX film, seeing the film in an IMAX theatre would definitely enhance your experience of the film. The action, I think we've managed to, in all humility, I feel that we've managed to get action which is of a very high order, and both in Chicago and in India. And I'm just hoping that all the positive stuff comes from the audience instead of from us.
I'm not aware of this. I mean, I've worked with so many actresses, and often, in the same film. And I've also met them personally off set when we meet at parties or we get togethers. And I have not noticed that really. I have not noticed that.
In this film, we didn't really have that problem because there's only one heroine. So she was fine. Unless she was fighting with herself in the mirror, I don't know. But no, you know, we've never really encountered anything like that, like Amir said. I've read about these instances, but I've never personally seen anything like that. Katrina's been very nice. Thanks, Katrina.
I'm very confused. Who am I supposed to fight with in this movie? Or you mean in general? In general? No, you know, actually, it's funny you say that because my last film, Jab Tak Hai Jaan, which was Yashji's film, me and Anushka Sharma were both, you know, co-starring in the film. And we actually, I'll tell you honestly, I mean, I love Shah Rukh, but as much as, I mean, as few days as we had together in the film, some of my best days on the set were the days when me and Anushka had scenes together. And since then, you know, we stayed on and off in touch, and I would say, you know, we get along really well. I made a, you know, nice friend. So I don't think so. A lot of it is just speculation, I think, maybe people are presuming, but I don't think there's anything like that. You know, I've had sometimes offers from films here in the Tamil industry, and the main reason I've never taken them up is because, you know, when I did the films in Telugu, I realized that the language, as Amir said earlier, was a big problem for me, and it was very difficult. I found Telugu very fast, and, you know, I wasn't so comfortable. So unless I really get time to, you know, have like a month or 2 months to try and, you know, become a little more comfortable, I don't think I would want to jump into doing a film in a language which is more foreign to me. So, but I mean, some of your actors here, Vikram is I've met him many times. I've loved some of his films. We were just talking about them on the plane. Pita Magan, I think, was the one he won the national award for, which I thought it was a phenomenal performance. So I've seen a lot of films in Tamil, and regarding a special song in the film, there are quite a few songs in the film. There's the title track, which you see on TV. Then there's a song called Kamli, which I would say is, yeah, it's the most dance song for me in the film. We've tried to do something very different with the song, so I'm excited for the audience to see the response for Kamli. And then of course you have Malang, which is the big circus song with, I mean, like it's like a spectacle, and I think it's something really never attempted before. So I'm really waiting to see the responses for the songs.
The working styles are very similar. When you're making a film, everybody's interested in making that film. I think the Indian style is very unique compared to the West. The one thing I've noticed about South Indian units is they work very fast. I've not only worked with Mani and Ramu, I've worked with you know, the late Jiva. We made a film called Run. I've worked with Revati ji. I did a film with her. I've done a lot of shooting in Chennai and around Tamil Nadu, and I enjoy it very much. And I think the only thing I've noticed is the South Indian units never sit down unless the tiffin comes. Then everybody has to break, and we have to eat our tiffin. But apart from that, I've enjoyed working a lot over here. I continue to. They are all you know, have a bit of apprehension. I'd love to do a movie here. If any of you are producers, I'm available. I'm dying to do a movie. I keep telling Mani, I keep telling Kenny sir, my friend, at all my friends, I say, please, I'd love to do a film. I'm dying to do a Tamil film. And I enjoy working here very much.
When you say Kenny sir, you're talking about Vikram, right?
Yeah.
So why are you calling him Kenny
Oh,
sir?
sorry, his pet name is Kenny.
Okay.
Yeah, I call him Kenny sir.
Uday
They understood.
Uday
Uday, will you do a film in Tamil Nadu?
Yeah, if someone offers me, but unfortunately now I'm leaving acting, so I don't know how that'll happen, but yeah, so make it fast.
Oh, you know, for me, it's a very good question. We keep getting asked this, and I consider all the three Dhooms to be individual films in themselves. I don't think you can generalize them. John played Kabir in part 1, Hrithik played Aryan in part 2, and Amir is playing Sahir, and I really think they're completely different characters. I think if I had to choose which one I liked the most, then they'd all have to do the same role. I think all three of them had different inspirations for doing what they did, different motivations for doing what they did. It'll be very unfair to compare all of them, because for me, the three Dhooms have been so different that you can't really choose one of them. I've enjoyed working with each and every one of them. The experience with John was very special because that was the first Dhoom and we were all starting up. Hrithik is a childhood friend of Uday and mine, and it was just a wonderful time to work with him on Dhoom. And then I keep saying this, that not every actor gets the opportunity in their career to do a film with Mr. Amir Khan. And when you do, you just jump on that occasion and you just say, please, I want to do this, and you sit and you learn. And apart from, being a very fun co-star, he's somebody that we've really observed and really learnt a lot from. And he's been very giving as an actor, and not just because he's sitting here, but truly it's been a memorable experience for me, and I really feel richer as an actor after having worked with him. And I hope all the things that I've noticed from him and tried to learn from him, I can implement that in my career henceforth.
No, I haven't. Somebody asked me if I would like to. But yeah, we as Yash Raj Films, the company, who've always made Hindi films, are now doing something new, and we have decided to talk to you in your language, to talk to you in Tamil, and to that end we are coming out with our first Tamil film called Aha Kalyanam, which releases in February. The music is out soon.
Who's the artist next? Can you explain?
Nani is the male lead, and a new girl is in the film. And yeah, you will see the trailer for that film with Dhoom when you see Dhoom in the theaters.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a pattern, because I just do what I feel like at that given point in time.
Okay.
I find that it's not possible for me to plan my life in a long-term manner, and I don't want to also. I'd like to live in the moment and live in the present. So when I come across a script which I like, I want to do it then and there. So it's just a coincidence that sometimes that one film was, like hardcore mainstream. Though actually Ghajini and Three Idiots were both really hardcore mainstream. Eventually, as a result of the kind of love that it got, and did a huge business, but when it started out, I had not imagined that it would become such a big success. I think what gives me a lot of satisfaction is when I see my own film, and when I see it, I feel that this is in fact the film that we set out to make. Because there is a big journey from the script to the screen. And have we managed to do what we wanted to do is one thing that I look at. Do I love the film myself? And then along with that, does the audience love the film as much as we who have made the film? When both of these things, the answer is yes, then I get satisfaction. It could be any genre of film. I think that in many ways, I feel that our core responsibility as actors or entertainers is to entertain. And we should understand that, even bringing a smile to a person's face, and when I say one person, and of course cinema, so many people see a film together, it's a mass medium of communication. So when you are able to communicate joy to so many people, or touch their hearts in some ways, that's a big thing that we can do as entertainers. It's part of the character. It's part of the character of Sahir, and in fact, it's become a part of me for the last more than 2 years. When we were planning the film and we had decided on the look of Sahir, and we decided the hat would be a part of it. Since then, I've been wearing it. Not only on set, I've been wearing it wherever I go.
Love is a must. You have to have love. Otherwise, it's just action, boys, and you have to have something for the boys besides the action. So there has to be love. How much love? With who is the love? Abhishek, Uday, me, Amir. What kind of love? That you have, I think, only 2 more days. 2 more days. Please come, see it. Let us know. Let Victor sir know if you liked it, because he wrote the film.
I mean, I think when you write a film, the script should denote and push you towards an actor. I don't think one should think of an actor first and then start writing. I think that's the reverse way of doing a film.
I think the greatest challenge was once you've made Dhoom and it became a success, and then you made Dhoom 2 and it became an even bigger success. You need to get the right script, you need to get it right. Like we said, we had to pay attention to how are you going to try and improve and build upon Dhoom 1 and Dhoom 2. Obviously, if you're coming with Dhoom 3, we did not want to take it for granted that, oh, it's a successful brand, we can make anything and it'll work. Victor is a very conscientious director, and he was very aware of the fact that we have to offer the audience something that they haven't seen before in the Dhoom franchise. So that just took time in being written. It has been a long time, and if there is a Dhoom 4 to be made, let's hope it doesn't take another 7 years.
Over the years, the kind of work that I have done, I think my audience does not know what to expect from me. Because each time I surprise them with something, and that's how I want it to be. I want to surprise myself also. And along with that, my audience. I don't want to have any fixed, image. Well, I think Dhoom 3 is a film that doesn't really have something necessarily socially relevant in it. But neither was Gajani, if you know what I'm trying to say. So, not all films that I do would have a specific social message. I think audience will, when they see the promotion of a film and they see, the promos of the film, that is what tells you what kind of film it is.